Hey, I'm Tony Scott, and welcome to Streets Are Talking. What is the streets talking about as far as pop culture and things like that? Well, the BET Awards Sunday night. Outside before the show, Floyd Mayweather was seen trying to confront Tiny on the red carpet. Really? Hip Hollywood's cameras were rolling, and I'll link you to it down below. But it's easy to frame what's on the video as Floyd trying to actually confront Tiny, but it could have been anything. He could have been telling her slip was showing, or maybe that your husband is waiting for you, or that maybe I'm going to whoop your ass. It could go either way, right? The BET Awards tribute to Bobby Womack, who died in his sleep this past Friday, was screwed up by an accidental cutaway to a commercial, and the Lionel Richie segment to honor him was nothing short of whack. And to make it worse, they misspelled his name, spelling Richie with a T. It also appeared Tupac made an appearance at the show. Nicki Minaj's obvious shade thrown at Iggy Azalea was classless and in bad taste. Iggy's hot right now, and Nicki throwing shade showed how relevant Iggy is and how intimidating Nicki is by her. Or maybe Nicki was showing how racist hip-hop is. Leave a comment down below. You know what I'd like to see? An old school honors show. Not Jodeci old school. No hate on them. I'm talking about Brothers Johnson, Frankie and May's cameo, Bar-Kays old school. Do an hour of funk, then an hour of some crooners, and then an hour of gospel, like Edwin Hawkins' gospel. Make that happen. Streets are talking about Ice-T's 19-year-old grandson. He's been charged with involuntary manslaughter for accidentally shooting and killing his roommate. Police say Elyjah Morrow was playing with a gun when it went off, killing his roommate, 19-year-old Darius Johnson. Ice's grandson was also charged with possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony, reckless conduct, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, and possession of a stolen firearm. Now, what happened? Is it a tragic story of a kid fooling with a gun he had no business having? Not because it was stolen, but because he didn't take gun handling serious. An innocent kid paid the price, the ultimate price, for Elyjah Morrow's huge mistake. Or is all that a load of crap and it was a fight about weed or money or women or all three? On a side note, Ice-T has a 19-year-old grandson. Wow. I mentioned earlier that Bobby Womack died in his sleep Friday at the age of 70. He recently had been battling diabetes and pneumonia and colon cancer at the early stages of Alzheimer's. In 2012, Bobby posted on his Facebook page that he had a tumor removed that was not cancerous. Robert Dwayne Womack was born in Cleveland in 1944. Now, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2009. His hits included Harry Hippie, Across 110th Street, Woman's Gotta Have It, If You Think You're Lonely Now. Man, he had a lot of hits. He recorded my favorite, No Matter How High I Get, I'll Still Be Looking Up to You. It was on Wilton Felder's album, Secrets, back in 1985. It was a duet with Altrina Grayson. Rest in peace, Bobby Womack. Also passing over the weekend was actor Meshach Taylor. He was most famous for playing Anthony Bouvier on Designing Women, but he had a body of work. He was in a lot of TV shows and movies. Meshach Taylor was 67 years old. Streets are talking about Angela Bassett's first directing project, a Whitney Houston Lifetime movie. The movie's going to focus on Whitney's relationship with Bobby Brown. Bobby, by the way, has no involvement in the movie. Did she ever think about casting Bobbi Kristina in the movie? No. The number one reason being that Bobbi Kris isn't an actress. Bobbi Kris did the mature thing, though, and she went ham on Angela, saying on Twitter, "Ha, Miss Ange Basket Case has some nerve. My lord, at least the world doesn't mistake me for the wrong sex. She has hashtag extra equipment." She got even more disrespectful, but you get the idea. Links to the rest are down below. Bobbi Kris is a spoiled, egotistical brat. The world knew Whitney, they didn't know you. It hurts, I know, but grow the hell up. And if you want to be taken serious as an actress, then take some of that money your mama left you and go take some acting classes. Then maybe, you know what, never mind, you ain't gonna do a damn thing. Hey, have you heard of the LaunchPad? It's an iPad case that lets you have sex with your iPad. Sort of. I'll link you to the site down below. Hey, that's all I got. Give this a thumbs up. Subscribe. Support me on Patreon. The link is down below. And for more Streets Are Talking, go to streetsartalking.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Tony Scott.